Okay, I don't know if you've also noticed this, but nowadays it's easy for everyone to be skilled, right? It's easy for anyone to pick up a camera and be a good videographer without even having to go to film school. It's easy for anyone to get a laptop and be very good at graphic design without even having to go to design school, right? You have to understand that skill is no longer rare. Skill is no longer what separates people nowadays. Skill is no longer that special for anyone, right? Now, I'm not saying this to discourage you or anyone learning a skill. The reason why I'm saying this is because I've noticed that a lot of us, especially us creatives, we still operate this way. We take years to learn the skill, years to refine the skill, years to get very good at our craft. And then when we feel ready, we get into the market and we notice that there are a lot of skilled people. In fact, the competition is very, very rude. Now, think of it this way. Imagine we are in a street market, right, where we all sell tomatoes with the same sizes, the same freshness, and the customer has to come and buy. Now, what do you think would the customer base himself on to choose who to buy from? I don't think it's the tomatoes anymore because we all have the same tomatoes, right? Back then, skills used to be what separates people because learning a skill was not very accessible. For you to be able to be a good graphic designer, you had to go to design school. But today, internet has made it very easy. Anyone can learn skills. So being skilled today is now the floor and no longer the ceiling like it used to be back in the days. So what actually move people to choose you, to pay you, or to hire you, it's no longer the skill. It is some things that are much more harder to copy. It's how you communicate, it's your perspective about the work, it's the specific type of people you decide to serve and how deeply you understand them. It's your consistency over time. And trust me, none of those come in a tutorial. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you should not improve your skills, I'm not saying you should not perfect your craft, right? The point I'm trying to make is if you're waiting until you be good enough before you start standing out, before you start putting yourself out there, trust me, that moment will never come because good enough is no longer the ceiling. It's the floor and it's the bare minimum. In fact, you have to be skilled to even be considered. So here's the question I want you to ask. I want you to answer honestly. Be honest with yourself. If someone was to compare your work side by side with, let me say, 5 other creatives doing the same work at the same level with you, what do you think would be the actual reason why someone would choose you over those other people? Drop your honest answer in the comments and I'll see you in the next one, God willing.